Okay, good afternoon, Algebra. Today is going to be our last lesson in multiplying polynomials. Today we're going to do just a review of polynomials times polynomials. This could be binomial times polynomial, trinomial times trinomial. It doesn't matter. One way that you can do this that we talked about is you can do distributive property, just like we've always done. You could do x squared times x and get x cubed, x squared times 3x and get 3x squared, negative 3x times x and get negative 3x squared, negative 3x times 3 and get negative 9x, then negative 10 times x and give negative 10x, and then negative 10 times 3 and get negative 30. And then combine your like terms. There's nothing to combine with the x cubed, so we put that. This 3x squared and 3x squared is going to cancel, so that's going to equal nothing. Negative 9x and negative 10x is going to give you negative 19x, and then the negative 30. And that's one way you can do it. Some people didn't like the long line of that. Some people preferred this method that we did, the box method, which is perfectly fine. I like it too. I like the way that it makes the columns for you. So I'm going to have x squared right here. Make sure you keep the signs with it. So that's going to be negative 3x, negative 10, then x, and 3. So I'm going to multiply x squared times x, which would be x cubed, x squared times 3, which is going to be 3x squared, negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x squared, negative 3 times 3, or negative 3x times 3, which is going to be negative 9x, negative 10 times x, which is negative 10x, and then negative 10 times 3, which is negative 30. And so then I look at those and I see that I can cancel these two because they're opposites, they're inverses. And then I can combine these two right here. So I'm going to have x cubed minus 19x minus 30, which is exactly what I had before. It's just a different method of doing it, and it's whichever way is your preference. I like the box because you don't end up with that long string of numbers. I think it's more precise. I don't think you'll make as many errors that way. And let's try it with this one. Now this is a trinomial times a trinomial, so I'm going to make a 3 by 3 box. So I'm going to have m squared minus 7m. Make sure you keep that sign. Minus 6. Then I'm going to have 7m squared minus 3m minus 7. And then I just start multiplying my box. So m squared times 7m squared would be 7m fourth. And notice I'm still doing distributive property. It's just into this box. And so this is going to be negative 3m cubed. And this is going to be negative 7m squared. Then I'm going to have negative 7 times 7, which is going to give me negative 49. M times m squared is going to give me negative 49m cubed. Negative 7 times negative 3 is going to give me a positive 21. And m times m is going to give me m squared. And then negative 7 times negative 7 is going to give me a positive 49m. Then I go to my negative 6. Negative 6 times 7 is negative 42. And I don't have anything to multiply the m squared with, so I just bring it down. Negative 6 times negative 3 is going to give me a positive 18. And I'm just going to bring the m down. And then negative 7 times negative 6 is going to give me a positive 42. So then I start looking for what I can combine. Well, 7m to the fourth doesn't have anything. But then right here I have 2m to the thirds, and they're both negative, so I'm going to keep the sign, which is a negative, and I'm going to add them, and that's going to be 52m cubed. Then for my squareds, I have negative 42 and positive 21. So that's going to give me a negative 21 overall with a negative 7. So that's going to be a negative 28m squared. And I'm going to run out of room. And then I have a positive 18 and a positive 49. So that is going to give me a positive 67m and then plus 42. And that would be my answer. So there's more than one way to work it. If you would have preferred to do just the basic distributive, you could. I just find that the box makes it so much easier not to make a simple math error and to combine those like terms. But that is definitely up to you. Tomorrow we're going to try to start something new, so I highly recommend if you know somebody in class that hasn't been watching the videos, please recommend to them that they start watching tomorrow to try to gain some new knowledge that we're going to be doing. I appreciate y'all watching them. I understand that we're all kind of on a break, but you know, y'all will need this for next year, or if not next year, definitely in Algebra 2. I miss y'all, and I hope to see y'all soon. Take care until then. Bye-bye.